Good morning traders and welcome to the daily call. Today Friday the 21st of April. Before we get started, please understand that any advice in today's session is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Alright, so let's kick off and have a look at what happened overnight. We'll start off in the US. Basically what we saw is the manufacturing survey is suggesting that regional manufacturing activity has continued to expand, but at a slower pace than it did last month, as the index came in at 22 compared to the forecast of 25.6. We also saw unemployment claims come in at 244K, which was pretty much there or thereabouts, close to the forecast. And wrapping up in the US, we saw the US Treasury Secretary's main message was that the Trump administration is pretty close to bringing forward major tax reforms. As a consequence, overall, US dollar had a positive day against most of the majors yesterday. If we move along in the UK, the significant news that was happening was Bank of England Governor Carney was speaking, and pretty much he avoided talking about the economy or monetary policy, and I guess the nature of his speech seemed to have given investors some confidence since he avoided the topics, and basically the GBP had a strong day as it had a recovery day compared to the day before and consolidating after that sharp move that we had a couple of days back at the announcement of the elections in June from Prime Minister May. Alright, it is now time to have a look at our chart of the day, and the chart that we have found today is it's a GBP AUD daily chart. You can see clearly from what I'm showing you here, I'm highlighting to you a area of possible resistance. The market has come to this level 2 times and rejected. We could maybe consider that as one time, okay, but definitely we are there again now. Price action has formed. We do have a nice inside candle set up. You can see that I'm highlighting it for you. So essentially what we're waiting for is if we get a break on the downside of that candle, then we're ready to go ahead. If we break the upside of this inside candle over here, well then we just skip over this one and we walk away from this trade. So there you have it. Our chart of the day today is an inside candle on resistance. It's the GBP AUD on a daily chart. Okay, let's move on and let's have a look at what news we have in the final session of the week. Of course, next week is going to be a shorter week as well. We do have Anzac Day here in Australia, but the markets still trade on that day, just for the record for everybody. All right, the session that's about to occur now, we have this afternoon at 6:30. We have in the UK retail sales. Of course, these times are in my local time, which is Australian Eastern Standard Time. And the other significant news for this evening is at 10:30 tonight, we have CPI numbers. That pretty much wraps up the session. Will wrap up the week. As always, guys, if you do have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Follow me on Twitter at ChatFX for trade setups and breaking news. And most importantly, I hope you all have a fantastic trading day. I will speak to you on Monday for the daily call. Bye for now. Have a great weekend.